Plymouth HEMI Cuda is an iconic muscle car that remains one of the most revered and celebrated vehicles in automotive history. It represents the pinnacle of American performance and style from the muscle car era, a period defined by raw power, aggressive design, and a fierce rivalry among Detroit's automakers. The Cuda, with its striking looks and formidable performance, captured the essence of the 1960s and 1970s car culture, and its legacy endures to this day as one of the most sought-after collector cars in the world. The story of the HEMI Cuda begins with Plymouth's decision to enter the muscle car market in the mid-1960s. Plymouth, a division of Chrysler, had already established a reputation for building affordable, well-equipped cars, but it needed something more to compete with the rapidly growing demand for high-performance vehicles. In 1964, Plymouth introduced the Barracuda, a compact car designed to compete with the Ford Mustang. While the first-generation Barracuda was a solid performer, it wasn't quite a muscle car, at least not in the sense of the big sled muscle cars that were beginning to dominate the streets. In 1970, Plymouth unveiled the second-generation Barracuda, which was significantly redesigned and was now available in a variety of performance-oriented configurations. This was when the HEMI Cuda, as we know it, truly came into its own. The 1970 Barracuda was a stunningly aggressive car, with a long, sleek body and a bold, muscular stance. It was available in a variety of trims and engine options, but it was the addition of the 426 HEMI V8 engine that truly made the Cuda a legend. The 426 HEMI engine, which had been developed for Chrysler's racing efforts, was the heart and soul of the HEMI Cuda. This was a massive 7.0-liter V8 engine that produced a staggering 425 horsepower and 490 lb-ft of torque. At the time, the HEMI engine was one of the most powerful production engines ever offered in a passenger car. It was designed for performance, with its hemispherical combustion chambers and high compression ratio, which allowed it to produce more power and perform better than most other engines on the market. In combination with the Cuda's lightweight, performance-focused design, the HEMI engine made this car an absolute powerhouse. The HEMI Cuda was designed to deliver mind-blowing acceleration and handling, and it did so with ease. The car's aggressive styling, which featured a wide stance, bulging fenders, and a distinct rear end, was not just for show. It was built to handle the enormous power of the HEMI engine. The suspension and braking systems were also upgraded to ensure that the car could handle the demands of high-performance driving. The car's interior was equally focused on performance, with supportive bucket seats and a no-nonsense dashboard that put the driver in command. In addition to its sheer performance, the HEMI Cuda also stood out for its unique design features. The car's distinctive shaker hood scoop, which protruded from the hood and fed cool air directly to the engine, was one of its most recognizable features. This aggressive styling detail not only gave the car a menacing look, but also served a functional purpose, improving the engine's intake and overall performance. The HEMI Cuda was also available in an array of bold colors, including plum, crazy purple, HEMI orange, and vitamin C orange, which helped to reinforce its rebellious, high-performance image. Despite its incredible performance, the HEMI Cuda wasn't a mass-market car. Plymouth produced a limited number of HEMI-powered Cudas, and these cars were expensive, costing significantly more than the base model Barracuda. Only 652 units of the 1970 HEMI Cuda were produced, making it one of the rarest and most valuable muscle cars of its era. Its scarcity, combined with its immense power and aggressive styling, ensured that it quickly became a favorite among car enthusiasts and collectors. The 1970197 HEMI Cuda is widely considered the most desirable and valuable of all the Barracuda models. It was a true street machine, built for those who wanted the ultimate in performance and style. While the base Barracuda models were impressive in their own right, it was the HEMI Cuda that truly captured the spirit of the muscle car era, with its power, speed, and show-stopping looks. However, as the 1970s wore on, the muscle car era began to wind down. The combination of stricter emissions regulations, rising insurance premiums, and shifting consumer tastes led to the decline of the performance car market. The HEMI Cuda was discontinued after the 1971 model year, marking the end of an era for the Plymouth brand. In its place, more fuel-efficient and less powerful cars took center stage, and the muscle car craze slowly faded into the background. Despite its relatively short production run, the HEMI Cuda's legacy lived on. Over the years, the car has gained an almost mythical status among collectors and automotive enthusiasts. The rarity, power, and distinctive design of the HEMI Cuda have made it one of the most sought-after muscle cars on the planet. Its value continues to rise, with well-preserved examples fetching astronomical prices at auction. Today, the Plymouth HEMI Cuda is more than just a car. It is a symbol of an era of automotive excess and performance. It represents a time when cars were not just machines, they were a reflection of American culture, power, and rebellion. The HEMI Cuda is an embodiment of the spirit of the 1960s and 1970s, a time when speed and performance ruled the road. For modern enthusiasts, the HEMI Cuda serves as a reminder of what muscle cars once were, a perfect blend of brute force, style, and engineering. While the muscle car era has long since passed, the HEMI Cuda continues to capture the imagination of collectors, and its influence can still be seen in today's performance vehicles. With its unforgettable design, awe-inspiring power, and a legacy that transcends decades, the Plymouth HEMI Cuda will always hold a special place in the history of American muscle cars.